Hey everyone, it's Melissa here, and I wanted to drop in today. Welcome to Monday on mindful and mindfulness. I had posted an image the other day in here about those two words, and I just wanted to give you more of an explanation about how this resonates with me and how it might give you an opportunity to find a different way of keeping yourself in the present moment. So when we think about mindful, meaning we're always constantly thinking about what's next, what we should do. Hey, April, what our responsibilities are, and we're constantly running these tapes. When we're in our mind like that, when our mind becomes full, we're either in the past or we're in the future, but we're really having a hard time just staying present in this moment. So we can use an analysis of this because, having your mind full is like when you're driving your car. I think everyone can relate to this. Sometimes you get in your car and you take off to wherever your destination is, and you get halfway there or all the way there and think to yourself, oh, I don't even really remember going through that town, or was that traffic light green that I just went through? It begins to start showing itself that your mind is full. You were either thinking about what you ate for dinner last night, or you were thinking about the meeting you were going to, or the appointment, or someone you needed to follow up with. Like, you're constantly running these tapes in your mind. And then what happens when a driver in front of you starts to go slow and you're in a hurry? Then it changes. So now we're out of the to-do list, out of the mindful stuff, and now we're mindful because now we see what's in front of us. Like, we're paying attention. This guy is going 20 miles an hour. It's a 35-mile zone. I'm late. I wished he'd get out of my way. Like, the focus goes right there in that moment in time. You see the difference? So that's what I want to teach you as a reframe as you go throughout your day, maybe just for today. But just think about the moments when your mind is full of your to-do list and everything that's going on, and you're not really present to the moment. What's helpful for me is to have like a little notepad and paper handy so that you can jot some of those things down. I used to be the kind of person that wanted to carry it in my head the entire time because I thought I could remember it, but as I get a little older, that becomes a little more challenging. So, have something like that, or use, like, I've been using my voice recorder on my phone, which is perfect for that, because then you can take a lot of that out of your headspace. So it opens you up to be more creative, more ideas, more in the moment. And when you're driving to work or to visit someone or to a meeting or whatever it might be, in the car is a perfect time to really be mindful. I find that I don't even turn the radio on anymore. I used to be this big self-help guru. Like, that's all I listened to was, Oprah, Tony Robbins, Louise Hay, all that stuff. I always listen to that. And so now I'm to the point where I don't even have anything on at all. And you have this windshield time. So you have plenty of time to notice things, like notice the birds, notice the trees, notice, the cars, notice the businesses that you passed, or just notice, like, gosh, I feel really good today. I'm really happy and joyful. Oh, this guy in front of me has slowed down to a really slow speed. Wonder what that's keeping me from. Wonder what that might be protecting me from, right? Or, man, maybe there's something going on in his life and he doesn't even realize he's going 20 miles an hour. Wow. I hope that he gets to wherever he's going and has a much better day, or whatever the reason is. Like, so you can have these conversations and it keeps you grounded and keeps you present in the moment, which is so magical, right? Like, how often we are robotic and we just go through our day without even putting into the emphasis around, what is really going on around me. There's nothing wrong with thinking about the past, and there's nothing wrong about planning your future, but there are those moments that being mindful needs to start in the present. I did a whole 21-day email series on this. It's still available on my website. It's called 21 Days to Body Mindfulness, and it teaches you each day different experiences that you may be having and how you can step out of the mindful part of it and get into the mindfulness of it. And it also teaches you how to reframe things that you might be saying constantly. I'm always late. I don't get there on time. The traffic's always bad. No one ever calls. I don't get invited. Like, those kind of things. It will help you to start realizing, oh, well, maybe there's something I can do to pivot and reframe that whole story that I'm telling myself, to know that it's the story in my head. So when you're feeling more in a higher vibration, when you're more present to what's going on, that's when you start connecting to others. And that's when you start having opportunities show up for you. And that's when you can really start planning what actions need to be taken now. Not tomorrow I'm going to do this. I keep putting it off. My dad used to call that old putting off. It's like right now, what feels good to me? Like my Facebook lives are kind of random. I don't have a set time to do that. I do them when I feel motivated to do them. I think it's going to be in the future more consistent on a time, because I think that's important in some ways. Maybe not, I don't know, but I'm playing around with it, that maybe, if I do set the time, that would be good. But I just really like to lean into what's going on, what's been going on throughout my day, share that with you here, give you some of the things that I've done that works for me, but definitely know that I'm going to keep feeding you this information. So share my page with others, keep showing up, come back for the replays. There's a lot of programs that I've put together, revisiting some that I've done before, but creating some new things, because this year in 2018, I'm ready to live in the moment. I'm ready to be mindful of what others need. And I'm ready to support that and be on the journey with you as a mentor, as a coach, as someone that you can lean on. Because, a lot of times we get stuck. We get so stuck in the past. We get so stuck in planning our future. We forget to tap into what we have right now, to be present in this moment. So that's my tip for today. I hope that you found it helpful, and I hope that you have the most amazing Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with something else. Not sure what that might be, but if you want to drop anything in the comments about today's recording, or if there's something that you would like for me to share about, I would be happy to do so. And always remember, I'm here to support you in love and service, love and light. So have an amazing day. Much love.